Alright, we're running this now with the second set of batteries. The second set seemed to be holding up better than the first set. The temperature we're looking at, we're getting up in the high 140s, closer to 150 degrees. So we wanted to do a complete test here where we could run the unit for nearly an hour, but under heavy load conditions like this, one set of batteries only seems to hold up for about a half an hour. But in practice, an actual application where this is being dived with, the motor would only come on intermittently as there was a need for air. You wouldn't be running at full tilt like this. However, if you had two divers on it breathing very heavily, you might encounter this situation. But normally, after half an hour, you would switch over your alternate set of batteries. But I think probably what we'll do is, once we have the internal battery monitoring voltage detection incorporated in the software, we can actually look at the voltage and start to cut back the speed of the motor at a certain point, which at least gives the divers some warning as it gets a little harder to breathe, rather than just simply shutting off or running the batteries down to the point where you damage them. My thinking is that when we do get a set of batteries in, we should probably burn test it under actual load conditions. Not a dummy load, but actually a load with the compressor in operation, and just see how long they burn, and get some type of a statistical distribution of what we might expect from these batteries. But they should all be burn tested, because the last set, after 10-15 minutes, voltage had dropped well below 21 volts. These batteries seem to be holding up a little bit better. Well, the batteries cratered down to slightly below 16 volts in a very short space of time. So we shut the system down. It was almost exactly a half hour, and we had reached temperatures here in the unit of, what's that, Jose, like 155?
150.
150. All right, well, there you have it. I think our next test is going to be an intermittent test, where we can see, because it's the intermittent voltage spikes and current spikes that are what potentially can damage the circuit. So we're going to take a look at this next.